We're back. Now we're going to get a classic example of them using this term love. I'm giving you a definition that appreciation is far superior. My name is Norm Woodstock-Spalding. I'm a bare bones radio broadcaster. This is the Skeleton Nation. And here we go. Let's go here to Google. And when we go to Google, it says, how to truly love. Now, somebody's got the audacity to tell you that. Someone says the Bible is about love. Well, Paul makes this remark in the Bible. There's an apostle Paul that writes in this Bible. I'm writing. Let's just say it was written by, who cares what his name was? Whatever, who wrote it, or maybe a frog wrote it. I don't care. It's a remark to wit. Here is a remark to wit. Love seeks not its own. I want you to take that, put it in quotes, and ponder it till you understand what that means. Love seeks not its own. It's similar to saying, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Does that mean that you'll always have plenty? Or that your mind will never experience the term want? Because of something about you, not because of anything to do with the Lord. Because the Lord is your shepherd has nothing to do whether you want or not. It's something you do about and for yourself. It just gives you the confidence to do it. It isn't something about the Lord at all. The Lord is your shepherd is not a remark that has anything to do with the term want about you or anything about you. Or really what it says, the Lord is my shepherd, and I was built with the brains to never want. I'll always have plenty because I got the brains to go take care of myself as a mammal. Itch, itch, itch. My wits are superior to any of my needs. Period. And I will live up to those. Because the Lord is my shepherd and built me to do that. That's what that remark says. So, it is very important to remember the sequence of events in which your thought processes are moving, to where you are the receiver of the benefit of it, or living is the receiver of the benefit of your thought process and your living. Do you consider yourself the source of you, or is living the source of you? And is living come from a source called a creator that living doesn't have the brains to describe if it tried, because it's the dimension of a cosmos of stars and planets, and the living this place is aware of is the dimension of a hologram within it, in it, surrounded by it, the cosmos, in it. This is in the cosmos, and anywhere this place goes is in the cosmos too. Not out. It's confinement. It has nothing to do with space. The term love has something to do with your mindset. It's something to do with how far you're backed up to where you see so that you just, everything you do has nothing to do, or at least when you do love, and you don't always do it, when you do it, it has nothing to do with your welfare of you at all in any way, shape, or form. In fact, it's duty to you, and you contribute it. And the right hand knows nothing about what the left hand does in love. The right hand doesn't remember what the left hand does, and the left hand doesn't remember what the right hand does. And in your mind, you don't remember that you did anything, and nor do you hold it against anybody or compare that to anybody or anything. It's your duty, and it's not comparable to anything. In fact, in most cases, you fail it. Love says one word, yes. Now, when love saying yes puts somebody at their own disadvantage, love explains far more than it yeses, to the degree that this request to put love in jeopardy doesn't live around love. Because of the degree of transparency that love lives in. It is never required to transgress itself and or anyone else when love lives. It doesn't have to say no. The clarity and transparency of truth around love keeps the word no from ever being needed. There's no request. There's just the absence of stingy. And that's the only reason you would ever use the word no, is when stingy wants to come and deny its contribution to the requirements of appreciation. Those requirements are far more contributing than anything to do with love, that's for sure. On your own conscience, when you're experiencing appreciation, you're paying for dutiness, you won't have time to look over your shoulder and consider yourself anything to do with love at all. You'll see yourself a failure and never going to live up to love, and you'll do the best you can. That's appreciation. It does a lot more than love. It fills in a lot more cracks. It's superior to love in all ways. Appreciation is. And keep that well in mind. And it's called maturity. Appreciation and maturity are friends, and they play together on the playground and the school ground. That's where they play together there. Yeah. And love plays with them. Only oftentimes love ends up pouting and going off with somebody else, oftentimes.